Hey guys, what's up? This is Wobbling Wookie, also known as the Occasionally Good Gamer, coming to you from the Seraphiccraft server. In the last episode, we worked on my automated storage for the storage area. As you can see, I've been working on this, and I have filled in a few items down there and over there. We've also changed the excess, not the excess, oh, that looks a bit weird. No, I think that's right. That's right. It's just it. Yeah, it's because it's in front of that one. It's offset. So rather than having it coming back to the center and coming down here, we've now got it coming into these shulkers over here. So what that means is that just any excess is going to come into here. We can then quickly grab the shulker, take it to the center area where we'll have some manual storage sections, and we can just dump in the items into the right slot in there. And then over here I've started work on a kelp farm, and that's what we're going to continue on today, and then we might get onto some other farm later on. We'll see how things go, but let's go down there for now. And you'll see we've got a couple of shulkers over here. I'm also smelting up some glass over there, just going in that hopper furnace thing. Excuse me, I'm lost for words right now. Through that furnace, we've just got some glass going. I've already got some prepared over here, and also we've got some other items prepared over here as well. So as I say, I'm going to get on and build this up, and we'll get this running properly. As you can see, I've put some lighting in, and I've put the kelp down the bottom in all of these sections so far. And we've got the pistons ready. So all I'm going to do is fill in these sections with concrete. We're going to get some glass up. We're going to get the storage set. Well, not necessarily the storage, but we'll get the hopper setup going to collect all the kelp when it fires, and we'll get a little bit of storage going, but we won't necessarily get all the storage going just yet. So I'm going to get on with that now. Hey guys, so it turns out I'm a bit of an idiot. I forgot to turn my microphone back on after doing the time lapse, so I've junked quite a bit of recording now. So as you can see, we did finish off the starts of our kelp farm. I've got a few blocks in there I need to take out, and I can't quite remember why they're there, but I will take those out in a minute. This is going quite nicely. I've been doing a little bit of AFKing here, and As you can see, these hoppers here are pretty much now full with dried kelp blocks. So we're going to start making some extras of those pretty soon. We will be expanding this. One thing I have found, I remember why these are here. One thing I have found is that occasionally one of the kelp grows up into these blocks here and turns it into a source block. So we might have to lift this up just a couple more blocks so that can't happen. And then we have been working on our roadways. So we've extended this road all the way down past the kelp farm now. We've just got a little end to it there because I'm not sure what we're going to do with it from there. And we've taken that around the house, so it now goes around in a square. All the way around like so. That there will continue up and over towards that village over there eventually. And over here we have got our portal moving center. So this one here is going to obviously be our nether portal. If we go down this hole here, this will be... Ooh, I'm not going to worry about going down there right now because I'm in spectator. But essentially it comes out under the water over here and we'll build some tunnels out to some underwater structures eventually. Over on this one, this one here is our lift up and down to, well, Z12 mining level. And then this one here is going to be our up and down to the sky. So we're going to have our essentially 4 portals taking us to the 4 areas that we'll be going. And then over in the sorter, you'll see I haven't put any manual sorting in, but I've started doing a little bit of decoration. I'm quite liking this. What I'm going to have to do is get some carpet as well, though, because obviously all these blocks on the top are either going to need to be lit or they're going to be spawnable. I'd rather not light them, I think, because I think in the evening that would be quite nice because there'll be a bit of light glowing up here and it'll be quite dark up top. I might put some up the very top just so it lights up above, and then we'll do something similar-ish around the back and we'll continue something similar to this around the inside. As you saw in the time-lapse, guys, I built up that side as well, and I think that looks quite nice. I did start working on the middle. That bit wasn't in the time-lapse. I'm not convinced on that. And I'm also a bit worried it's becoming a bit Swedish, maybe a bit IKEA. Might be we take out that yellow and blue in the middle. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I'm not entirely sure, well, particularly in the darker colour, the shape isn't really that noticeable, so I think we'll probably go for something a bit different on that one. But for now, I'm going to leave that there. Looks like some kind of weird bug thing. You've got an eye there, and an eye there, and a weird nose thing here. And maybe that's the mouth underneath with a lot of item frame teeth. Ugh. I still like these. But that has made me completely rethink that bit. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I'm going to wait and see. I don't think I'm going to work on that for a little while. I've also been working on the kelp farm over here. So I've added a couple more layers onto this bottom. Whoop, that's a bit faster than I intended. Right, there we go. So I've added an extra couple of blocks of water up here, just increased it high. You can see it's now 2 blocks higher than the hoppers here. I'm not going to worry too much about that because all the kelp's just going to fall in anyway. I have started building up the top. I'm not going to turn that on just yet because I want all this kelp here to grow and fill all this water because I'm lazy, quite frankly. I can't be bothered to manually turn all of this into source water blocks, so there is some downwards force going on in some of these. So if I just let the kelp grow first and then turn it all on, then it'll be quite easy to well, the kelp as it grows will turn all of this into source blocks, so that'll make it quite a bit easier for cleaning up. And I'm saying that, and I've just realised I've got redstone there. They're going to trigger. Ah, no wonder they're so short. I did wonder why they were so short. Oops. Okay, anyway, the redstone has now been removed from those. I've just fallen off the building. And that kelp will now grow, so maybe in an hour or two's time I can probably turn those back on, but you'll see these two here are still burning away. That one's full, that one's full. Furnaces for the hoppers flowing into them are quite full. These are pretty much filled up, these hoppers, with the fuel, and we've made this so far, as well as however many blocks this turns into. Another 49. Ignore that chest, I need to clear that one out. I know, I'm messy, I'm untidy. That's why there's these shulkers here as well, and I've got my little dirt hut where I was making concrete earlier. Yeah, I'll tidy these up at some point. I promise. I promise. It might take me a while, but I will. I've also... Oh, come on. Take off, there we go. I've also carpeted up almost all of the sea lanterns. There's one there, and I haven't got any carpet on me. Most of them have been carpeted now, so they're not quite so bright to look at. Come on. There we go. Right, I'm up in the air again now. So what's next? Obviously, we'll let that grow up. We'll get that one going. We might continue this up further into the sky. And obviously, then at some point, we'll put in some redstone so we can turn this whole thing off. Because it could potentially end up being quite lag-inducing if we let it run all the time. Probably not from these 8 chambers that I've got. But if I do this, what, another 20 times? 10 to 15 times at least, it will add to the lag. It will. And potentially, I mean, I could even... I gotta stop falling off from high places. That is how I've already got 21 deaths. I keep falling off of things. I keep flying into things. That's the other one. I could potentially extend this all the way down, is what I was going to say anyway. Hello, Squiddy Poos. That's not taking off, that's eating. Right, so I'm not entirely sure what I want to work on next. As you can see, there's just a little carpet duper set up on the tree farm temporarily. Oh, right, this... Do I need to prove I can fly? Should we try? Let's give it a go, shall we? So I was trying to show off for my 6-year-old son earlier, and I crashed into a tree. Much worse than that, I killed myself. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly in here. I managed this the other day without hitting anything. And now I can't not hit anything. Oh, what's that? That looks like a flying machine of some description. Although I'm not sure what it is. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I have no idea what I've come across here. If anybody knows, could you tell me in the comments? Because I'm really curious. Let's see what happens if I do that. Not a lot. Not an awful lot. I don't know what that's supposed to do. Please, someone tell me, because I would really like to know. Now, the question is, where was my base? Oh, look, that looks like somebody's columned up there before. Didn't realise I was that close to people. Obviously I am. Where do I need to go? I think it's back over the Birchwood Forest. Oh, clip the ground there. Oh, whoops. Right, so the ice fields are over there. Damn it. I'll go and find my stuff. Let's have a quick sleep. Right, I'm going to turn this off for now. I'm going to stop farting about, and I'm going to work out what I want to do, and I'm going to go and get my stuff. Oh, thank God for that. I was really starting to worry that I'd lost everything there. I suddenly realised I wasn't entirely certain which way I'd gone from the base, and or where I'd hit something. Have I got everything? It doesn't look like I've lost anything important. Thank God for that. Phew. That's all I can say. Right. So, after that rather embarrassing death, not the first, certainly won't be the last. After all, it is the occasionally good gamer. And I do mean occasionally. It's time to say goodbye. Bye. Oh, and don't forget, if you liked it, hit the thumb. If you want to see another one, subscribe. And why don't you leave me a comment, particularly about that concrete in my base, because I'm really not sure on that blue in the middle. I don't think it looks quite right. Bye. I was hoping I'd fall through the ground. Didn't happen. Bye.